The roulette session that you're about to watch uses the area key calculator from roulettecalculators.com. So here's a quick tutorial on how the area key works to give you a much better understanding of what's going on during this gameplay session. If you are familiar with the area key, you can skip forward to the gameplay by clicking on the chapters in the description. Simply put, the area key is looking at how often the ball goes back to the area that it's just spun from. As you can see on the graph in the left, the numbers tracking are highlighted in green. The lighter shade of green on number 5 was the previous result. You will hear us frequently referring to a depth, and this is what that means. If the ball lands on any of the unhighlighted numbers, the depth count increases by 1. It's only when the ball lands on the highlighted number that the depth returns to 0, and that result gets logged into the graphs below. The first setting that you come across is the amount of numbers to track. Currently it's set to 9, so if the previous number was number 20, this would look at number 20, 4 numbers to the left of that number, and 4 numbers to the right of that number, totaling 9 numbers. If say we set the amount of numbers to track to 3, it would look at number 20, 1 to the left and 1 to the right, which should just be tracking number 1, 20 and 14. The next setting that you come across simply controls when the table highlights. Currently it's set to 0. This means that the table will highlight on every single spin. If you set it to 2, this means it will wait until the table goes to a depth of 2 before highlighting. This is useful when you find a dealer with a particular pattern. The third setting, only bet X number into a depth, is for the people that like to use a progressive betting system. It simply acts as a stop loss, so if you only want to make 4 bets into a progression, you would set that to 4. This field allows you to input what you would like your starting bet per number to be, and again is only really there for people that are running a progressive betting system. It automatically calculates what your next bet should be based on the numbers that you're tracking to always keep you in profit. The most important thing when using the area key is understanding what the graph tells you. It directly reflects whether or not a dealer is being consistent and you should play with them, or inconsistent where you should leave the table and find a new dealer. The depth count simply shows you the results and what depth those results have gone to. In this case, there are 2 results being recorded. One went to a depth of 3, meaning it missed the highlighted section 3 times in a row before landing on it. The second result says 0 depth, which means it went straight to the highlighted section. The depth of wins graph shows you what the dealer is doing in real time. As you can see in this example, the last 4 results mean that the ball went to the highlighted section each time. If you look at the 4th result, that means it missed the highlighted section twice before landing on the highlighted section. This is important to identify patterns with a dealer. The best way to fully understand how the area key works and to understand when a dealer's been consistent and when they change is to watch live gameplay. So we recommend watching this video all the way through so you can fully grasp how the area key works and how you can identify dealer patterns and when they change. What's up YouTubers and RC fam, I hope you're having a great start to your weekend. We've got another user submission video from Sam D, but before we get into that I was just going to have a look at some of the posts on Roulette Calculators. This one here, Sam was online helping 𝗲𝗆 out. It took his balance from $69 to 103, then to 150. 𝗲𝗆 used the area key when playing immersive roulette. Sam also made a profit today as he was on immersive, made a suggestion as when I would play and why. Also, Sam's put a post on there saying if anyone from Roulette Calculators wants any help, just jump on the network and send him a private message and he'll do his best to help you with this as well. Next post was from 𝗲𝗆, and Ajita's perfect for the dealer. found on Roulette Evolution Gaming. She's pretty consistent with a highlighted zone. He had $250, took that to 307 with no progression, so just flat betting, doing 50 cents per number, 19 numbers covered. Special thanks to Sam D and also myself. Best of luck, guys. So really nice. He put a message out there thanking Sam as well. That's absolutely amazing. I got another message here from, or post, sorry, from Joshua. He took $150 up to 1,491 in a day using the dealer tracker and 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗆. He says that's his new favorite. He's also put a disclaimer on this saying that this has taken hours and there was ups and downs. He's withdrawing today to enjoy the weekend. So that's awesome. Now I have noticed this is Sam's video here at the just over there. You can see it does say £60 to £36.40 from 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗆 Roulette. I messed up. I will try and recover this. Now I've personally been on the 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗆 Roulette as well, and I typically don't find them as consistent as other dealers that I found on there. But I do like the sort of bonus rounds and multipliers. They seem to hit a lot more often than Lightning Roulette. But just be warned on there, because you know, there are times where it's looking great and then it just changes. So make sure you do play the slow game on that and don't get caught up in a big progression, because that can be damaging for your balance. So we're going to get on with this session, but before I do that, make sure if you are not a subscriber to this channel to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you get updated with any new videos that we post. Also, if you're not a member of Roulette Calculators, hit that link just up there in the corner and set yourself up a free account. There's also a link in the description and we'll pin a comment on that. So we're going to get on with this video session and see what happens, how he does. Just going to go back to the beginning there. This guy's doing a bit of a dance. So it looks like Sam is already on the 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗆 Roulette. And I can see a maximum depth of 4. So already that's pretty high if he's doing the highlighted bet. But it looks like he's just started recording this. But yeah, it does say £60 to 36.40 on 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗆. So I think he's jumped out of that table and gone on to Prestige Roulette. So he didn't actually record the bit where he messed up, but he has added it in there. So I mean, that's always good that he's sharing that he did have the loss to start with and took from £60 down to 36 on 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗆. So as I was saying, the table that when I've watched the dealers on there, I haven't found them to be consistently. So just keep that in mind when you are playing that table, or maybe speak to Joshua. Also Adam here, he seems to do very well on that table as well. So let's see what happens. Okay, so the table he's logging is actually the current one. It's currently at a depth of 4, meaning it's hit that unhighlighted section 4 times in a row. Okay, so this is right at the beginning. So it looks like Sam's favoring that unhighlighted section already, because it's gone to a depth of 4 from the get-go. So let's see how this does. I don't see it land anywhere before number 15, really. Okay, that looks good. Number 2. So that's giving Sam the win. So bear in mind his balance was down at £36 because of that the kind of mess up that he had on 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗆. So let's see where he takes this. So I know he has posted a few times before saying that he can't find the dealers with the level of consistency that he typically does find when using the area key. Now I did notice the Joshua that's just posted that took 150 up to 1,400. He was using the dealer tracker, so I might actually give that one a try, give that roulette tool a try on there, because I haven't actually tried that yet. I did a few logging of the other one, so that's a miss there. That's just hit right on the edge there. But yeah, I used the area key on that table, and I didn't, you know, it was all over the place. It seemed to be good, and then just as I was about to bet, they changed it. So I watched it a little bit more, and they kind of switched it up quite often. So yeah, we'll have to chat to Joshua and Adam and just kind of see. Also, I might just track it with the dealer tracker for a while. I I'm not sure if he used the 3-number roulette strategy that I've been using myself on standard tables. But we'll have a look, see what happens. I'll possibly post a video on that. So that's gone to 29, so that's gone to the unhighlighted section again. Looks like Sam played that with no progression that time, so he's just done flat betting so far. He's carrying on with the unhighlighted, the reverse area key. Now you can see there, I'll pause it next time because I was a bit late then. Yeah, it looks like it went to a depth of 1, then a depth of 5. Now it's currently on a depth of 1. So, yeah, it's pretty much the same as before. He wants to see it land kind of after number 15 this time. That's gone to number 9. So again, that's back in the highlighted section again. So I'm not sure if Sam's going to change up his strategy here because it does seem to be going unhighlighted then highlighted. We'll have a look. Okay, so he's dropped down to the point. It looked like he wanted to do a progression, but there wasn't enough in the account, so he's only got £13.40 left in the account on this and £19 on the table. So let's have a look. He's sticking to the unhighlighted section, so he wants to see that land before 0 or on 0 if it does go that far. Okay, number 27, so that's okay. That's the safety net. Again, that's put him back to £49.40. So interesting to see if he's going to bet now because let's have a look at the table there. You can see the first one there is actually going to be a depth of 0 because that's the first one. So it went highlighted, then it went unhighlighted, unhighlighted, unhighlighted to the highlighted, and then it's gone unhighlighted, highlighted. So yeah, I mean, I'd probably go on the unhighlighted in this instance and then to the highlighted, but I think Sam just wants to watch it and see what happens because he has been getting the hit and then the miss, hit and the miss. So looks like he wants to analyze the table a little bit more before he carries on betting. Yeah, so 0, 3, 1. Currently on a depth of 1. Okay, so it's already in a depth of 1. Yeah, sorry. I take that back. I would have probably gone on the highlighted section. And if I did that, I would have lost. But it looks like there's a dealer change now. That was a bit hit and miss, that particular dealer that we was watching. So, yeah, wasn't a big fan of that. Let's see what this new dealer brings to the table. I'm guessing Sam's going to reload the calculator and start tracking this one from scratch. Okay, he's already done that. Has he done that for us? Not sure yet. No, he's going to reload the calculator. So that's tracking 19 numbers and start betting at a depth of 0. And he sets the stop loss type thing up to sort of 25 or something. So let's have a look. So it's gone to number 7, so that's gone to the highlighted zone. So currently a depth of 0 is the first result. So highlighted to the highlighted. So let's have a look, see if he can grab that balance back like he usually does. Really wants to see that land on the highlighted. Obviously he hasn't put a bet on there yet, but okay, that was a bit of a strange one. It did land lovely in the highlighted, but then just kind of rolled on. So we'll see what's happened. She's only had 2 spins, so let's see what she does more often than not. It's definitely waiting for another spin or 2 just to have a look. It's got a depth of 0, now on a depth of 1. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what side it kind of lands on now. It's landed on number 3, so that's the unhighlighted again. So yeah, that's come out at depth of 2 now. So depth of 0, depth of 2. So the unhighlighted section is looking a little bit better at the moment. That can always change. Let's just see what happens with a few more spins. Yes, make sure you do watch this when we're watching Sam logging the dealer, because this is the educational part. This is where you're learning what to be looking for and what not to do. So number 13, again, that's gone to the unhighlighted zone. So I'm not sure if he's going to go in on this one or if he's just going to watch it for a few, but at the moment, the unhighlighted zone. Okay, so all of the numbers are around, well, all the way from 33 all the way around down to 15. That's looking like the hot section at the moment, going on the previous results. So currently, I think out of 4 spins, it's only landed on the highlighted section once, and the other 3 spins, it's landed on the unhighlighted section. So I think this is the webcam thing, the screen recording thing that's happening. So it looks like that went to number 12, so that would be the unhighlighted section. I'm not sure what's going on, if Sam's computer's frozen. Okay, he's continue using it. There we go. Yes, that went to number 12, so that was the unhighlighted section again. So now currently on a depth of 4. So looks like Sam's going to watch it again. He probably would have gone on that one, I'm not sure. But yeah, it just seemed like he had a pop-up on his computer. And that's gone to number 25. So yeah, unhighlighted again. So that currently on a depth of 5 now, meaning it's missed that highlighted section 5 times in a row, which is looking good. So it looks like he's going to watch another one just to make sure. Sometimes I like to do that. If it's going into a high depth, I kind of watch it, waiting for that highlighted zone to come out before I actually start betting. But, you know, because in the back of my head, I'm like, it's going to go to the highlighted section at some point. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so it has gone to the highlighted section that time. So it's gone to number 21. It looked like it was going to carry on round. So, yeah, I'd say this deal is looking very good for that unhighlighted area of the table. That went to a depth of 5. So it looks like Sam is going to go for it this time. And he's just doing £1 per number on all of those unhighlighted numbers. And he's overlapping on number 12, okay, because when you bet on the unhighlighted, you do cover one of those highlighted numbers. In this case, Sam's chosen number 12. So basically wants to see it land before number 12. So that big section, half of the board before number 12. That was really unlucky. You saw it just bouncing around here and then it just got shot over to number 32. So yeah, that was a horrible, unlucky spin. I don't think it's phased him because he does know that wasn't proving that it's more of a highlighted spin, but because the way it landed there, it just seemed a bit bizarre. So he's gone back on the unhighlighted zone. Looks like he is just doing the flat bet. Obviously he has to, because it's only got 1140 in the balance still. So he wants to see it land after number 18. 13, that'll do. That's way before it. Okay, so that's given him the win. He's back at 47.40, so you can see he's just bouncing up and down on this last few dealers. But I think he should hopefully get a nice long run of the unhighlighted numbers, purely because that is looking like what she's favouring. But that previous one where it kind of landed in the right area, but then just sprung forward, that was really unlucky for him there. So again, he wants to see this land anywhere before 0. Yeah, that looks good. Number 31, so that's the unhighlighted again. So there you go, he's got his 2 wins in a row now, so that's actually put him in profit at £64. And it looks like he's doing the bet again, but covering number 3 as the overlap. Okay, so he's just covering that one up there, all the way around to number 8. So all that section along there. So let's see if she carries on with this. She's currently on a depth of 2. I've seen her take that to a depth of 5. See it land. Yeah, that's good. That was one of them little catapult back ones, which was an always welcomed one when it pushes it back into your area. But that's put him up to £81.40. And it's currently on a depth of 3. So Sam fancies his chances. He is doing the unhighlighted area again. And she does seem to favour that unhighlighted. Just had a couple of unlucky ones earlier on. Hopefully this will just carry on for him, because it, like I said, it doesn't take many wins to boost your balance up. But if you're flat betting and you get a loss in between, then obviously that it takes a bit longer, but it is a safer way of doing it. See, that one's gone to number 2, which is the highlighted. So that's going to clear out that thing there, the depth there. That's went to a depth of 3, but has jumped down. So as long as Sam can get more wins than losses whilst doing the flat betting, he should be okay. Let's see. Again, if you like the content that we're throwing out there, make sure you hit that like button. Do it now before you forget. If you don't like it, feel free to hit the unlike button, but I would appreciate you dropping the comment below, letting us know why you don't like it, so we can always try and improve these videos. So that's given him the win, number 28. So he's at £79.40. And it looks like he's jumping straight back on that unhighlighted zone. And the graph's looking okay. A little bit up and down, but she is hitting those higher depths. She's hit a depth of 3 a couple of times now, so. Let's see what happens. Let's hit land after number 4. Okay, that looked good. Number 5. So that's given him another win. That's put him up to £96.40. So you can see how fast you can climb up when you just get a couple of wins in a row. Sam's going now for the unhighlighted. Currently on a depth of 2. So let's see if it goes to a depth of 3 again for him. And I believe if he gets that, he would have hit his target. So he wants to see it land on the 0 side of the table. Bit of a bounce around. 29, that will do. So there you go. That's I'm guessing that's the end now. There's only 10 seconds left of the video clip. Yeah, he's circling around, £113. He's like, I'm pretty happy with that. Just pausing it there so you can see the graph. Obviously, there's a depth of 0. The first one was -1. Then he had a depth of she had a depth of 5. Then 0, and then a depth of 3. And currently, if he scrolls up, yeah, she's on a depth of 3 again. So there you go. That's Sam's session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as I said, make sure you give the video a like. Drop your comments below, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and set yourself up a free account on Roulette calculators if you haven't already done so. With that said, thank you for watching, guys, and as always, please bet smart. Take care.